Hi guys, hello. It's Darlene with Talkator. Happy Saturday. How are you guys? I am up at my cabin. Yeah, I have my sign here. One of these days I'm going to change that sign out, but it's been there for so long that I don't even think about it. I actually love that one. I could take that and probably sell it at my craft show. So, how are you guys? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day. Sue and I are having fun. We're creating. I'll show you a couple of our projects that we're making. And we also went and drove around Big Bear area and went to Dollar Tree. Found a couple of fun things for projects for later. And excuse me. We've been painting. So we painted last night. It took us a long time to get here, 4.5 hours, and then we did stop at In-N-Out and sat and ate a little bit of food, not a lot, and then back on the road. Gosh, just there's tons of traffic. Friday's brutal, and then also the one road that comes up here, the back road, caved away in that last storm, so that's shut for up to a year. So everybody's going up the other side. So yeah, took us a little bit longer than it should. It normally would take 3 hours, and going home will probably take us a little bit less than that. Going home on Sunday is always a little bit quicker because traffic's going kind of in the other direction. So how are you guys? Let me make sure that I'm live. Just say hello if you're watching, and if you're coming back and want to replay, just put hashtag replay for me. I know my face is like big and huge on here. I can't seem to adjust the camera. So bear with me. Anyways, we're going to do a Hello Fall project. I'll put you down to that so you can see what it is. And we're going to do this. Isn't that cute? This is going to be so fun. Let me get a little bit of a close-up for you. This little sign. Sue and I both already painted a couple of these. And so there's different color choices you can make. You don't have to do like I do. You can do any color that you want. And yeah, totally up to you. Let me see if I'm live, and let me just share it to the VIP group, because you know what? Sometimes I'm not live. Sometimes I'm just talking to myself. I don't see that I'm live. Am I live, Sue? It shows I'm live, but am I really?
I know, I see everybody commenting.
There we go. Okay, found it. It wasn't showing up on mine. So if there it is finally, and it's like delayed. It's behind. I'm gonna share my VIP group. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn my volume down, and so that way I can see. Yeah, it's a little bit delayed on my phone. Let me see who's here. We're having a good time. We are. I can put myself up in the corner maybe. Oh, it's in the other corner. Can I fix that? I wonder. Let me just see what I can do here. Let me try my other two views. I'm gonna go other corner and smaller. It's not gonna let me go smaller. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna put myself in the corner. Yeah, in just a second here. Okay. Come on, you can do it. I promise. You can do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, let me see who's there. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Maria. Hi, Janine. Hello, Debbie. How are you guys? Hi, Karen Ramako. Hi, Melissa. Hi. Oh, Tina's saying hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hi, Darlene. Yes, it is nice. We're having great weather. It's beautiful here. Perfect weather. It just perfect temperature. Don't need the heat on. Don't need the air conditioner on. It's just perfect. So, and the pears are ready to be picked. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll pick all of the pears to take home. Let me see what I just scrolled up really fast on my screen here. So, hi, Ellen. Hi, Betty. Hello, Carrie. Hi, Denise. Ellen says, just starting to cool down in Connecticut. Yeah, it's just starting to get a little bit cool here, but it's perfect for me. I love it cool. Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. Hi, Chris. Hi, Holly. Good evening. How is everybody? Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to come on early because we'll be traveling, and honestly, don't know how long it's going to take to get home, so I'll do a morning tutorial before I leave. Let me show you the colors. This is the colors that we're going to paint this one. Okay, so we're going to do a blue background and do our leaves similar to this. This one is Sue's right here. Isn't that cute? All the colors. So there's lots of choices, guys. You can do whatever you want to do. So she did more like the greens, and then all of her leaves are turning color. And then this was my first one. I did solid colors on this. So we're going to do the blue background. I'll show you how to do that. And then I wanted to show you our cute little gnomies. Oh my gosh. So we got here, it was 10 o'clock last night. And I'm like, do you want to paint? Neither one of us go to bed early. So we painted some gnomes. Here's her two cute little ones. Someone's trying to call. They need to not call. Turn that off. Okay. So a little gingerbread and then a little ornament, merry and bright. So boy and girl. Those are Sue's cute little ones that are bright colors. And then I did more retro colors. I did 2 sets. So I got 2 sets done last night to take to my craft show. These are my retro colors that I like to do. And so it gives you kind of ideas. You can do anything. You don't have to do the same colors that I do. Just kind of use your imagination, right? Okay, watch the replay. Tony, how are you doing? Hi, Darlene. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Tina. I know, I love them all. We had so much fun. There goes voicemail onto my phone. Why? When lately when I get on here, there's message after message. Hi, okay, let's see. Sorry, I am reading comments twice. Okay, let's get started with this. So we have a few colors here that just fall colors. And this one is Craft Smart. So this is Michael's brand. It is Robin's Egg Blue. That's going to be the background. Okay, make sure there's enough. And then we're going to use these colors for leaves and part of, I don't know, like the letters. So light avocado, true okra. And this part is going to be, and this part up here, I'm going to paint cocoa. And then cherry red for a leaf. Spiced pumpkin, and we have burnt orange. Okay, so let's start painting. I have this already posted on the Shopify website. You can grab it there. And let me just put it into the comments so that you can grab that directly if you want that. See if I can do that really quick. Go back. Go back. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? It's gorgeous up here. We are so happy that we have great weather. It's not too hot. Oops, not airdrop. Not too cold. Come on, copy. And we are just enjoying ourselves. So it's nice to get away. Always, and I don't have the dogs with me. Yeah, I don't have the dogs, which is great. Also, because you know what? It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And I'm like, I am so grateful to just have a little bit of time away that is just me time and friend time, because we all need that, right? We all need that time. So let me just lay this down. I did hear that there was another update. So wanted to update you again on Lori Walsh. And so she's able to talk and eat and all of that, which is great news. So the fact that she's actually able to eat is wonderful news, because she had been sedated for a little while, and she did have a feeding tube or a breathing tube in, and now she is able to talk and eat, and she's doing a little bit better. So continue to pray though, guys. She still needs your prayers. I'm gonna make my thing a little bit smaller so you can see everything. You can't see everything. Let me see. Oh, that's as small as it goes. Yeah, I'm going to scooch this up then. There we go. So the leaves. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Oh, the weather's nice in San Diego. Fallish. That's awesome. It's starting to cool down for us, I guess. That's a nice thing. Yeah, I like it when it does that. I like the cool weather. And for our craft shows, that's always perfect, because it puts people in the mood to buy, right? Puts them in the mood to buy. Okay, the white picket fence is going to be white. This part's going to be cocoa. And then this top part, I need to put this closer, because this is going to be cocoa at the top, and then the leaves are going to be a variety of colors that are changing colors. Okay, this is going to be my eggshell blue. Okay, so we're just going to get started. Yeah. We really didn't have any trouble as far as coming up. Traffic was just crazy. There were times when, Sue, how slow were we going? 5 miles an hour for a while?
Slower than that at some point.
It felt like we were going like 5 miles an hour for an hour and a half. So it just, and sometimes it just stop. So it really was trying our patience, except that we just talked the whole time. So at least I had somebody there, and time actually went by pretty quickly. We didn't even realize when we got to the cabin, it was 10 o'clock. We were like, wow, it did take a long time. But yeah, it went by pretty quick, and we did stop. We did stop to use the facilities and get something to eat. And tomorrow we'll head home. So we don't get to stay any extra days. Both of us have to be back for work, and we're gonna get up. We'll pick all of the little pears off the tree. It's loaded. I'm gonna use a ladder, and I'm gonna get the ones on the very top. I have a 10-foot ladder, and it will reach all the way up, and I can hand them down to Sue. She can put them in a bag. She actually likes pears. So they're not quite ripe. I think that they'll be fine to pick them now and put them in a bag, like a brown bag, right? Anybody have experience in that? So I think it'll be fine. Okay, let me get a paper towel for this. If you have questions, let me know. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Anybody doing anything fun? What are you guys up to? What are you doing? Let me know. Back over 100 in Arizona. Oh my goodness, that's hot. No, what part of Arizona are you in? I forgot. It's hard for me to keep track of everybody. So my son is in Santan, and I know it's been hot there. They actually don't mind the heat. They lived in Boulevard, and it got hot there, so they kind of got used to it. Okay, this is light avocado. So we're gonna do light avocado for the words. For the Hello Fall. I have to be careful because some of these, we're opening them and they're exploding because coming up the hill, they get pressure. And not fun. Guys, the Dollar Tree up here is fabulous. If you've ever been up here to Big Bear, go to the Dollar Tree. If you're coming up here, go to the Dollar Tree. It is great. Anyone been to this Dollar Tree? There's a huge craft area. We didn't get a ton of craft stuff. I did get some things to make a fun Halloween book. You know the little Halloween books that you use Mod Podge and you put like a skeleton and spiders and bats and that kind of stuff, and you paint it like a cobwebby color, that type of thing. I got all the stuff to do that. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I really didn't I brought up a little bit of Chocateur, but I'm just not feeling like doing it today or tomorrow. So I think that I might do the book. The Halloween book is a lot of fun. And I got a couple other things for projects, and Sue got some stuff. And then I found the little glue things, little things of glue that are 3 ounces. And I previously had found smaller jars there, but these are 3 ounces, and I have a class in December that will be perfect. So I bought all of them. I bought all of them that they had. Hi, Janelle. Terry said you got bit by a yellow jacket that flew into your truck. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Did you swell up from it? And did you just get one bite or sting? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I just can't even. I have never been stung by anything like that. I'm actually kind of afraid because, I'm allergic to so many things. So I can't even imagine if a bee stung me or a yellow jacket or a wasp or a hornet. Holy cow. So hi, Cynthia. Hi, Tina, you love pears? I can't eat pears. There's something about the texture, even in fruit jerky, like the fruit roll-ups. I can't do it. This is cocoa. I can't do it, but I will take them home. This is the first year in forever that I've actually been able to harvest them. Last year there was only a handful. This year there's a lot. I think there's probably going to be a couple of grocery bags full. I'm thinking. It depends. Sometimes you just start going through the leaves and the branches, and there's more and there's more. Our citrus trees are that way. Our lemons and limes, there's always some hiding. When you go out there, you go, oh, there's no more. So you start moving the branches around, and there's more and more and more. So this is cocoa. I'm going to do the edge of this, and then I'm going to base coat my leaves. These leaves are going to be a fall color. And Then I'm going to kind of make them like the colors are changing. These leaves are going to be solid colors. And then I need to do my white picket fence. Oh, so would you mind bringing me white?
I can do that.
I totally forgot my white paint. But she'll bring it to me. Yeah, one bite and your finger and you swollen. Oh gosh, I am so sorry, Terry. That is terrible. That's terrible. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I have a helper. So yeah, I totally forgot my white. Okay, so, and this white has kind of lumpies in it. This white was $1.49 for this big old jar, and I'm having to get all the lumps out of it. Okay, that might be enough for all of it. Sylvia, crafting today for upcoming shows. That's awesome. That's what I've been doing with trying to make extras of things. Like I made 2 sets of the gnomes, and then I made 2 of the fall signs. That were one color, and I had one from before, and now we're doing the Rudolph. Remember the Rudolph sign I did the other day? That we're working on that now. I have some on the table in there drying, and we have a few other projects that I brought. Not a lot. I decided, you know what? I don't want to bring too many, and it would be nice for us to be able to go out and walk, maybe walk the neighborhood. Oh, get this, guys. we went to an open house today, so that was fun. But we saw a garage sale sign. So we're driving back to the cabin, and we see a garage sale sign, and I looked at the address, and I'm like, that is my old cabin. That's my cabin from before. And I said, I recognize the address. It's gotta be. Okay, let's drive over there. So it was a little bit out of our way, but not, maybe like 5 minutes away from the other cabin. So we drive over there, pull up, and guess what? It was the cabin that I owned before I moved to New Mexico. So it was a cabin that I bought in about the year 2000, and then I sold it to a friend in 2004, 2003, whenever it was, when I moved to New Mexico. And, I need to there's a little bit of white there. So they're having a garage sale. So the guy comes out, and he's a younger guy, and I said, and he's showing me the stuff, all the garage sale stuff, and I said, I really didn't stop for the garage sale. I stopped because I used to own this cabin. And he goes, really? And I said, yeah, I owned it. I told him the years when I owned it. He said, oh, did it have this in there when you owned it? I was like, no, it didn't have. They added a second bathroom. And I was like, no. And he goes, well, come on in. I'll show you the part of it. Because I said, are the kitchen cabinets still green? I thought that was really funny. Are the kitchen cabinets still green? And he goes, yeah, they're still green. I was like, really? And he said, come on in. I'll show you. My wife and baby are asleep in the other room. But come on in, and I'll give you a tour. And so he let us come in. Okay, this is going to be, sorry, my stories are always like long. So we went in, and it was exactly like things were still there. Guess what, guys? I look up at the top of the cabinets, the kitchen cabinets, and there's a gap, and things are all this decor is up there. There's stuff that is all this cabiny stuff. And there is a doll that was mine. There is a moose doll. I'm like, that was my moose doll that I left. And I look over on the wall, and there's a deer head. I'm like, that was my deer head. And he's like, really? So that was kind of fun. It was kind of fun that we went somewhere, and it was like just going back into it from not 20 years ago, a long time ago. A long time ago. Has it been 20 years?
Well, if it was 2000.
2000, yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been 20 years. So a long time ago. Sue's doing the math for me. Yeah, so that was kind of fun. She took some pictures, and I sent it to my husband. It still looks the same inside. It was really exciting. But, hi, Linda, how are you? Anyways, that was our excitement. I was like, wow, that is really cool. It was so nice of him to let us go take a peek at it. And then he had redone the backyard. He put in some of the fake grass. And I told him, I said, when we first got the cabin, the backyard was, okay, so this color is burnt orange. The backyard was about 2 feet deep of leaves. And I paid my son and my son's friend to clear all that out. They came in and they shoveled it into great big black trash bags. And now, I mean, he just has it looking so nice. It has fake grass in it. Okay, we're going to let that dry, and we'll kind of sponge it and put other colors in it. So what we'll do is we'll do these all solid, And then we'll take some of the colors from this and sponge it on. But I know it was really cool. It was actually really fun. The fact that, yeah.
Then he just let us walk in his house.
Sue says that he just let us walk in his house. We're two strangers off the street. I guess we look pretty innocent. Two women that were pretty innocent. We just like walking off the street and saying, I used to live here. But a lot of people go, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Isn't there a song like that? Who sings that song? Anyways, I thought it was pretty interesting. And then I asked him, so there was an older lady that lived across the street. And whenever we would go up to our cabin and we would be heading home, and I never really took an ice chest. I'd buy food up here and I'd have leftovers. And I didn't want to take them home. So I would take them over to the older lady across the street. And she, at this point, I knew she was really old and probably had died. And I said, has she passed away yet? And he goes, she passed away during the last storm. So when we had the hurricane storm, she passed away. She was 91. And it was kind of sad. He said that they couldn't get, the coroner couldn't make it up the hill because of all the storm. She passed away. They had to put her out in the yard because her body started decomposing. How sad is that? They put her out in the yard just for her body to just be there because her body was decomposing. I guess it was smelling a lot. I don't know if her son lived there too. I kind of think that her son or grandson was living there with her. But yeah, isn't that weird? I thought that was really weird. Okay, I'm going to use the green on one of these leaves. Which leaf? This leaf. Okay. So anyway, so she had just passed away. We always had helped her, and the people that bought the cabin from me, I had said, now you have to help her. So it was kind of an agreement between me and my friends when they bought the cabin, was that you got to check on her, you got to help her. That was part of the whole deal of them buying the cabin from me back in 2003 when we moved to New Mexico. So anyways, just an interesting time. I'll have to tell my husband about that. I don't know if I told him that. Oh, I did tell him that. I told him about the fact that they had to put her body out in the yard. And he's like, what? Okay, let's dry this really quick. We'll put a second coat on the things we need to put a second coat on. I feel bad for her too after all those years. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Flashbacks are fun time. Yes, for sure. Yeah, going back to that. I know, it was the same. It was exactly the same. I'm getting daily dressing changes surgeon on Thursday to see if drain is able to come out. That would be great for you. That would be great. Okay, let me dry this. I have my heat gun right here. Is my cord gonna be long enough? Oh my goodness. Okay, so hang on a second. My cord is wrapped around my light, so I'm going to move this. Otherwise, it's going to knock my light over. Okay. Yeah, it was right around the base of my ring light. Okay. I know. I feel sorry for her after all those years that happens. But that storm was horrendous. And it also, the road caved away, so nobody was able to come through. On both sides, they had issues with flash flooding. And the one side, the road caved away. He said she survived COVID, and something else. I can't remember what else it was. What was it? Pneumonia. Sue remembers everything. Pneumonia and COVID she survived. And then she passed away during the storm. But she was old. She was 91. She lived a long time. Let's just kind of get that dry. These are drying off. But these need a second coat. So let's put our second coats on. Aren't these cute? I love fall stuff like this. And I'm just gearing up. I'm gearing up for my craft shows. So we're going to be doing lots of fall and Halloween and Christmas. People are buying a ton of Christmas. If you're doing craft shows, make sure you take Christmas. It is not too early for Christmas. Your customers want to buy now. I promise. I promise. They want to buy now. They're ready. They're ready to buy now. So... Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go ahead and let's do our second coat here. This is Coco. And all right. You know what we're having tonight? We're having taco salad. Yummy, yummy. Who likes taco salad? So We can't have tacos like I can't have the tortilla, and Sue doesn't really eat things like that because she has to have more protein. And we are going to make taco salad probably right after this, after we glue our little Rudolphs together. We're gonna make our dinner. I'm looking forward to it. I love taco salad. So I have a little bit of the avocado. Do you ever get the little avocado things in the little packages? It says just avocado. And then salsa, of course. I love salsa. Salsa is like my favorite. I can add it to almost everything. I can even put on green beans. Yeah. Potatoes, eggs, all that stuff. So salsa, tomatoes, all of the stuff. We have all of the stuff, all the good stuff. Okay, second coat there. Let me just get all my second coats on these things. And then we'll do some colors on here. We're just going to pounce some different colors on there so that it kind of looks like it's changing. These are solid. These are our changing leaves. Okay, there's that. So, okay. Sorry, tickle. Let me go ahead and dry. Oh, you know what? Let's dry after this. I'm looking to see what colors I did. But I took the yellow, okay, and I just kind of pounced around the edges a little bit, just like that. So this is true ochre. Pounce, pounce, pounce. This is already on Shopify. So if you need a little fall sign, you can grab this. I think it's $13.75 for the kit. So not too expensive. This kit is about the 10-inch one. So this goes onto the little stand, you know, the little stands that go on tables. This one is perfect for that. You know, it will go on your door if you want it on your door, but it's a little bit small, or you could put it in a wreath. You could add this to a wreath. That would be really pretty. Okay, now next color is going to be red. I'm going to take my red and I'm going to pounce a little bit of red in there. So the red that I'm using is cherry red. And I'm just going to pounce some in the center here. And then I'm going to take my other orange and we'll kind of blend it together a little bit. They always turn out different. You can never get these to be exactly the same. I did two side by side and they were different. What you guys got going on tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? I'm going to be here early, so I'll do one in the morning, not early. I'll do it before we leave, but not super duper early, just like semi-early, like maybe 9 o'clock-ish. I'm thinking. We kind of have a lot to do tomorrow. We're going to do a project probably. We're going to pick all of the pears. And what do you guys make with pears? Do you do like pear pie? Is there such thing as pear pie, like apple pie, pear pie? Sue said there's pear jam. I guess you could add it together and have different, like, I don't know, different things in with your jam. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to tap this, kind of get this all blended together. And there's my leaves. Okay, let's try. And then we'll assemble. We'll glue together. I have glue here. Yay. I think I have everything that I need. I'm not going to put a second coat on my white. I like my picket fence like that. I'm not going to ink anything. I think it's going to be fine without inking it. If you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle. Oh, you gotta get the white. You can take it. I don't need it anymore, but Sue can come and say hi. Sue can kind of get her head in here and say hi. Yeah, her hair's crazy too. Let me see if you can see if you can get right in there. Say hi. There you go.
Hi, I don't even know where I'm
like
looking.
right here.
Hi.
Kind of, sort of. We're having fun. You know, everybody needs to have a girlfriend weekend, right? We all just need to get away sometimes. Sometimes you just need to get away and have fun and craft. we went driving around looking for craft shows. That's not quite dry. Let me fix that. Not quite dry. Right there in the center. We looked to see if there's any craft shows because sometimes this time of year they have some fun craft shows up here. They didn't have anything. We drove all over the place looking, and then we stopped at Dollar Tree first because we're like, let's just stop here because it was on the way. And Let me just wipe that off. And then we stopped at the open house and the yard sale. That was it this morning. We drove. The rest of the time we just kind of drove around looking. It's kind of nice to just drive, right? Okay, let's assemble it first. I always like to do that. Make sure it still fits. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Make sure it still looks good. All right, so those pieces just fit right in there. The leaf just goes right in there. And then the hello fall. Hello fall. Are you here yet? You're glad you got to get it. Oh yes, absolutely. Definitely have to get away. Thanks for sprinkling, Cynthia. Baked pears. Oh, pear butter, pear chutney, pear sauce. Oh yeah. So you can make pear sauce, like applesauce. I can't. I'm like, do you ever have a food that kind of like you go, ugh, like, ugh. It's just gonna make you throw up. That's one of my foods that really, it gags me. There's something about the texture. I can do most any food. I need to wipe this off. The edge has a little bit on it. There's something about the gritty stuff in it that I can't do. I can't do. Even the fruit roll-ups, I just gave up on them. I just was like, ooh, I try, and it just doesn't work. Okay, so there's that. Let me get these lined up, and then we'll move our board and we'll glue it on. I always like to look at it to make sure that it's the way it's supposed to be. And all right, looks good. Okay, let's move our board and then we'll start gluing. Everything's gonna line up just fine. I have some jute for the top. And it's looking good. It's looking super cute. You have problems with avocados. Oh, okay. Yeah, some people do. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? So celery is my other one. So I would have to say out of all the foods, there's only like 3 things that I really can't eat or make myself eat. So even if I'm at somebody's house, Darlene's not doing it. Darlene's not doing it. So one would be things with celery. I don't know, it's the taste of it. The other would, there's some, that's fine because it's underneath. It would be also Brussels sprouts I can't do, but I haven't tried them other ways. But I really, people say try them this way, try them that way. It's hard because of my food allergies now. Brussels sprouts was one thing I couldn't have, and celery. So those 3 things are pretty much some of the only things that I just won't eat. There's things I can't eat because of my food allergies, but and there's some things that I'm like, I won't even try. So I don't know if I like it because it doesn't sound good. Because my mom used to make mincemeat pie.
Oh, I love me.
Okay, so Susan, she loves mincemeat pie. To me, it sounds yucky, so I won't even try it. And now I don't even know if I could try it if I'd be allergic to it. Probably not.
Sweet, yeah.
What's in it? Is it meat?
No, it's all fruit.
Oh, it's fruit.
Yeah.
See, I keep thinking that it's meat.
Nope.
It's fruit. Okay. Sue says it's fruit.
It's very spicy.
What kind of fruit?
It's just it's a lot of spices and it's got little bits of, it's kind of
Like
it's got tons of little
like chutney?
fruit in it. Yeah.
Fruit chutney? Oh, I don't know.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Okay, I've never tried it. Okay, so maybe I should try it sometime. If it just is fruit, I probably could have it, right?
Good.
At least the mincemeat part. I couldn't have the crust. The crust would not be. But I look at it and I go, oh, I don't know. But there's plenty of other things that I love. What's one of your favorite foods, guys? What's one of your favorite foods that you love, love, love? I have a few. I have a few foods that I like to eat a lot of. Potatoes. Imagine that, being born and raised in Idaho. Yeah, potatoes are one of my favorites. I love potatoes. Oh, I had potatoes for breakfast. So I got up and I fixed, Sue didn't have potatoes. She just had eggs with cheese. I fixed eggs with cheese and potatoes. Guess what I had for lunch? I had eggs with cheese and potatoes.
And green salsa and pickle.
Oh, green salsa. Sue's telling on me. And I added avocado to it. And I had a pickle on the side. So, you don't care for mincemeat. It's too big, but love mincemeat tart. Oh, okay. Pears, they move So my little Chloe is doing good. Oh yes, I hope so too, Karen. I hope so too. Um, Tina, you love celery and Brussels sprouts. Well, you can have all of mine. You can have all yours. All my celery and Brussels sprouts. I can't do it. Cynthia says pizza. Pizza is one of your favorites that you love or that you don't like. That's I love pizza. Okay, I love homemade pizza. When I make it, I make my oatmeal crust, and that's one of my favorite things to make. I do a barbecue sauce. So I do my own sauce, like my pizza sauce, but I do barbecue, and I put hamburger on it, and I put pineapple on it, and lots of cheese. Lots of cheese on it. You gotta have like double, triple cheese on pizza, or it's not worth having, right? So, I'm gonna make cookies tonight, and I got some sunflower seed flour. So it's kind of like when you get almond flour and substitute that when you have gluten allergies. Well, I don't have gluten allergies. I'm just downright allergic to wheat and rice and soy and all of that stuff, and I can't have nuts. So I've always ground up my oat flour. Well, guess what? I'm gonna try sunflower seed flour this time. So our cookies will be protein cookies. Can we call them protein bars?
Yes.
Sue said yes. Sue said yes. So there's no guilt. So I'm gonna make chocolate chip protein bars. I think they're gonna turn out good. My only problem is this is a gas oven that doesn't heat evenly, so sometimes you have to really watch it. But I think it'll be fine. And I don't think Sue cares if they're a little bit overdone. Yeah, not at all. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We'll make that. So while the taco stuff is cooking, I'll probably mix up the cookies, get that going. Yeah, anybody want to come and have a chocolate chip protein cookie with us? Come on over. We're in Sugarloaf. It's in Big Bear. We're in Sugarloaf. So come on over. I need to tape this down. Once in a blue moon, it will pull up like that. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take some of the blue painter's tape, and you're gonna tape that in place. Okay, so I'm gonna tape that right now, so that it stays down. So just take some of your blue painter's tape. If sometimes you might need to have two pieces, we're gonna try it with one. I'm going to tape it in place because it keeps pulling up. I'm gonna also tape the other side. Sometimes when you tape one side, then the other side will pop up. So I'm gonna tape both sides, and it will be fine. So it'll have to just be that way for maybe 15 minutes, and it will be fine. So hi Cynthia, how you doing? Hi. Oh, Karen says you love barbecue chicken pizza. Oh yeah, if I could have chicken, I would love it too. Your favorite food and you love it, but you can't eat too much of pasta. Oh yeah, I can't have pasta, but maybe I can make pasta now that I have another alternative for flour. Maybe I can mix my sunflower seed flour with my oat flour, and I can do something. I'm like, the possibilities are endless, guys. Honestly. So it is super hard to have food allergies, but I don't starve. I find a way to make things that I can eat and that taste good for me. Not everybody would want to have a side of pickle with their eggs and like fried potatoes, but it was mighty tasty. Mighty tasty. Yeah, and Sue was eating a chaffle, like a waffle, but cheese and eggs. Have you guys had a chaffle before?
Italian style.
So, Italian style with Italian seasoning, and she had a pickle on the side.
Dried tomato.
It had sun-dried tomatoes in it. So, you use eggs and cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, Italian seasoning, and you put it in the little baby waffle makers, and voila, you have your chaffle. It's called chaffle because of the cheese in it. So okay, there's that. Now we have this little jute here, and we're going to put this in the hole. So what you're going to do is you're going to tie a knot in the end, Sometimes the jute is really thin. If the jute is really thin and it's going to pull through your hole, then you're going to do a double knot. Okay. I think I could just do a regular knot. I have little fuzzies from it. You might have to twist the end of your jute to get it to go through the hole sometimes, and then put it up through the other hole. So, all right, there's that. You know, I haven't dared ask my hubby, how is the dogs doing? How are the dogs doing? Because I know they're being terrors. I was saying yesterday, I told my daughter-in-law, I said they're in their terrible 3s or terrifying 2s or whatever. They are definitely doing something terrifying, terrible 2s, terrifying 3s, whatever. So they are being little stinkers, just stinkers, tearing up stuff. So they've been ripping up their pee pads. Yeah, why? Why do they do that? They've been tearing up their pee pads. I hate that. I'm like, what is the point of this? What is the point of you doing this? There is no point. And then Miss Marley has been swimming in her bowl again for like yesterday twice in her water bowl, just with her little paws as fast as she can, getting the water out all over the floor. I walked in and I'm like, what do you think you're doing? And she just looks at me like, hi, Mom. Oh my goodness. If it wasn't for how cute she is, she'd be out the door. Okay, there's a little bit of glue in here. I'm just going to take this little stir stick, get some of that out. That'll help me. I forgot to bring my regular styluses. We actually went to Dollar Tree and got some from there, but they're not as good. They're not as good. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? I'll leave this tape on for about 15 minutes. And then I think it should be fine. It just, sometimes it blows up. Okay, so if you have to, just lay something flat on it or put some tape, and that will help. I like it. I think it's super cute. I think it'll be fun. And you can put this is the smaller size. You can put it on the desk or on a shelf or whatever you want to do on your wall. Okay, let me know. Let me know if you like it. Give me some hearts. I think it's super cute too. I love it too. It's fun. So this one's already available. I'm going to give myself some hearts because I love it so much. Thank you. I love all the fall colors. So let me show you again. Some of you just hopped on. Let me show you the other colors. Okay, so I made one earlier. That's the same, pretty much. But look at what I told you. The leaves always turn out a little bit different. They're a little bit different. They're similar. Okay, so, and then this one was Sue's. She did greens, dark greens with more, her leaves are changing color a lot more than mine. Okay, and then this was one that I did at home. So, and I inked the edges on this one. I'm not inking the edges on this one. And then our cute little Nomis that we did last night. Because, you know, we have to craft all the time, right? So these were mine. I did 2 sets of those. I'm taking them to the craft show to sell. So I need lots of stuff to sell. I got all these shows coming up. And then these were Miss Sue's. Aren't they cute? I just love them all. So those are listed too on Shopify. All this stuff is already over there. Okay, guys. That's it. So I'll be on in the morning at some point, maybe around 9-ish Pacific time. And then we'll be heading home by noon or 10, maybe 10. It's hard to know. We'll be heading home in the morning. All right, let me put you up to me. Where am I? There I am, my big old head, because I don't know why. It's like I try to adjust it. I try to make it so I'm not so up close. And I'm like, I'm right in there. It won't do it. It's a different iPad than I usually use, but it's working well. So I'm gonna just leave it there. You can just deal with me. Big hot mess, Darlene. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Let me see if there's any questions. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna make some dinner. We're gonna make some cookies and make some more crafts. All right, I love you guys. Have a fun night. See you tomorrow. Bye.